Yeah. Howdy. Here we are again, Susan and Robert, talking about, oh gosh, the miracles of and the blessings of time and community and engagement. Community is such a big part of what we do.
Yeah.
And again, that happens without us trying, you know. We show up and we discover this level of vulnerability and trust and sense of safety with each other right away. It's really, really cool for brand new people. I
Yeah.
mean, this happened the other day. Who, they're a little nervous about showing up the first time, and they see the rest of us, and then they are part of our little family. Yeah.
You used a couple of great words there, vulnerability being one. And in order for people to be safe to feel that vulnerability, something you mentioned a moment ago, which was the modeling that basically we're building upon to allow the next person to say, oh, okay, I get what this is because it's being demonstrated in front of me. And we hopefully, it seems to be, make it look attractive, make it look fun.
I never thought about this till you used the word demonstrated, because that might have a performative interpretation, but it's not what we're doing.
Right.
And what happens is, because we're not doing that, we're not trying to create something that's scripted or intentional or whatever. Everybody gets that. And I think
Right.
what happens, Robert, is that the new person sees other people being vulnerable and saying stuff that's a little scary, or opening themselves, and that's like there's an osmotic transfer or something.
I think
Trust.
so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think what people recognize is they recognize the play in each other. And I think it's that childlike wonder that we all love and desire more of, and yet don't often have the forum to do that. We might have relationships where it's allowed, and maybe, it's like, oh, with this person, I get to be that because we know that with each other. What we're doing dynamically is saying, you don't necessarily know this person,
No.
and you're still going to play with them. And by the way, because we put into parameters, it's going to be safe, it's going to be fun, and maybe incredibly dynamic. I mean, the places people go in these games, you know.
It's accepting and forgiving, if you will, in terms of no judgment, no expectation. It's just, no right, no wrong, just
Yeah,
one.
that's a big part of it, is letting go of the right, wrong, and like you said, the control. Because yeah, I see you giving a knowing
Yeah,
smile.
yeah. I got a question though for you. Do
Yeah,
you think that everybody really does want to play? I mean, you said something close to that a minute ago. And do you think
I
people know that about themselves?
I don't know that everybody knows that they do, but I think they recognize it. What I'm saying is that play is a natural part of our being, from our childhood, and for
Oh,
many
okay.
people, it was given up or taken away,
Mhm.
or told it was unsafe or not for you anymore. You know,
Yeah, not for you anymore.
right. And these are the means of our society and the way that we go about our business. And therefore, there's a nostalgia that is brought up with play. It
Yeah.
feels, you know safe and fun, and back when I could be creative and be the pirate, of a ship sailing a sea of cheese, and it was a wonderful, Captain Nacho.
You-
First mate jalapeno, how are you?
yeah, yes. This is just, I never really, really, really went down this path before. I think what you're saying is it really is innate. Children aren't taught to play. Children
Right.
just play. That's what you're saying, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's the starting place, and for whatever reason we might have lost it, but it's the starting place.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
think of that in a hero's journey, right? You know, we play, and then the special world as a world becomes the adult world, and the return goes back to in improv, back to
Oh,
play.
that's a really nice interpretation. I'm not sure I thought of that before now, but it really is. There's a freedom and a joy up there when you get to come back again.
That's right.
And when you discover you've run out of time.
That's your daily dose.